All right,
Thanks.
welcome back to the arcade.
Yeah,
Where
thanks.
am I?
Yeah.
Out the airlock we go.
Yay!
It's weird that we leave that open. Crew might want to look into that. I don't know.
Aye, aye,
seems
Captain.
like a safety hazard.
Or Commander,
we
which
we were gonna
one?
talk about robot love, but first of all, I gotta know least favorite robot.
Least favorite?
Yeah.
Nah, that's tough because
Okay, I'll narrow it down first, and just to help you out.
Okay.
In Star Wars,
Droidicas.
Droidicas?
I hate Droidicas.
C3,
From Battlefront, I'm guessing.
C3PO.
C-3PO?
I love C-3PO now
I don't
that
hate
I'm an
him.
adult.
I
As
think
an
he's
adult
funny.
rewatching through it again recently,
Well, keep
I
this-
love C-3PO.
Keep this in mind.
Especially in Empire.
I don't hate him.
He's
I just
hilarious.
Actually,
dislike.
Return of the
I just
Jedi, he's
dislike
in
him compared to all the other robots.
That's fair.
If we're
I
going
don't
Star
know.
Wars, though, if we're not going to count droids, because that's more Battlefront
I just-
hatred, mostly just because you can't get a headshot on Droidicas. I would have to say, honestly, BB-8.
See, I
Whoa!
I went
BB-8.
into that.
BB-8 is my favorite.
He's
Star
my
Wars
least
robot.
favorite. I don't...
I think he's just a friendly, happy-go-lucky robot. And then when he like experiences like pretty good emotions, where you have C-3PO who's like programming this shit, and then you look at R2 and he's just a sassy fucker. Then you get to
That's why I
BB-8
love
and
R2.
and you get to that's why I love R2 also.
Why everybody's
and then
like,
you get to
he's
BB-8
cute.
and BB-8. It's not just that he's cute; it's that he's just like really along with the story. He's given experiences. He's given his like 2 cents in on things, just through as much as he can with how little he has, compared to like, here is R2, here's a holographic thing, here's a bunch.
Darth Vader.
Speaking of which,
Continue. Sorry.
Darth Vader is my favorite robot. But
He's
I mean,
a cyborg,
yeah,
technically.
Yeah, I
technically
guess so,
you
right.
are 100% correct.
Robots are different than cyborgs.
Robots
Robots
are-
learned from FLCL.
yes,
But
one of my favorite lines.
I titled a paper then, actually. I got a D on it, but that's beside the point.
great paper.
Excellent.
I think
It's a different story.
I really enjoy, BB-8.
Yeah.
I went
he just
into
has
that
good personality.
movie. Yeah, I went into that movie thinking I wasn't gonna like him.
I
But I
didn't
ended up liking him.
I have
quite
an
a bit.
opinion on him when I saw it.
I was
And
just like,
watched
oh,
it,
that
and I
looks
was like,
dumb.
he wasn't.
I
Everybody
just-
was hyping him
I
up
just
so
think
much.
I
that
just
was
think
like,
the best robot moment in all Star Wars has to be him flipping his lighter out for a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, that was
clutch. I caught me off so
yeah, I
fast.
did not expect that.
But like it just fit so well. I was just like, yeah, he knows.
I actually really like somehow that C-3PO in Return of the Jedi knows the entire story of the original trilogy.
Does he?
Yeah, when he tells the story of Endor, he talks about everybody. He's like, "Oh," and he makes like the sounds of like when they're attacking the Death Star and when Vader and Luke face off, or like when Obi-Wan and Vader face off. He like makes the lightsaber sounds.
Well, I'm sure at some point they talked about it. She's like,
Exactly.
Master Luke, might we talk about And he just holds up his hand, and Luke is just with his nub, like, yeah, all right, let's
Let's
have a
have a
conversation. You know?
Yeah, that's why I like that. It's just that I think that might be my favorite droid moment.
I don't know
Just
what my
because I find
least.
that really funny.
I don't know what my least favorite Star Wars droid
But
is.
it's
It
also-
would probably be like.
Ratchet.
With BB-8, it's
Yeah, they're
also
pretty
because we
annoying. They
haven't.
can be funny though.
They
in
can
the
be
right
funny.
With
context.
They are
BB-8,
very
it's still
funny.
like we haven't seen enough of him for me to really make an opinion on
Okay.
BB-8. Where it's like we've seen C-3PO and R2-D2 in 6 fucking movies.
Yeah, they
You've
are.
seen
in,
R2 in
They are in each one.
the 7th.
Oh,
And
yeah,
C-3PO.
And
They're all-
C3PO.
they're
oh
all
yeah, they're
7
both in
minutes.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, 7 movies,
7 movies,
and we've seen BB-8 in 1. So it's like I'll give him another movie or 2, and I'll be like, yeah, now I can definitely make up my mind.
Would you like me to confirm or deny them being in Rogue One?
What, R2 and C-3PO?
Yeah.
I don't, dude.
I don't
This is movie fucking 3.5. What happens in Rogue One? They
Yeah.
get the plans to destroy the Death Star.
is why-
Duh. The only thing is that I heard there's like 2 surprises that you wouldn't see coming. So the fact that you're saying this, I'm
There's
guessing
a-
they're there.
There's a
or
few.
it's a cameo.
It's just a cameo.
Yeah,
it's
so-
one line.
Yeah, then I don't
wait.
care.
I'll wait till it's
Yeah,
on
I don't
DVD.
want to know the line, but I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
I don't really.
It's nothing special, honestly.
They did that, and I was like, we could have done in between Rogue One, or like Episode 6 and Episode 7.
Where is
I would have been more
oh, there it
interested
is.
in that, to see like the Jedi Order be the Jedi Order again.
Go. It's they flesh out the world in a interesting way. They make the rebellion seem less.
Ragtag?
No, more ragtag. Way more ragtag.
I'm guessing, from what I've heard...
Disorganized.
From what I've heard, it shows the side that if you're doing good, sometimes you have to do bad. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So...
The rebellion is not painted in a good light.
Yeah.
Well, not in a good light, more neutral. They do bad stuff sometimes. Mostly because they're kind of disorganized.
Is the
Right.
Empire drawn into a neutral light then?
No.
Of course not.
No, the
They're-
Empire's straight up bad.
Yeah.
So
Or
no-
Stormtroopers just falling.
not so gray in that one. Except for Finn.
Wait, is that place just called the Far Rim?
Fucking love Finn. Far Rim? Yeah. That's where you get
Far
Tally.
rim. That's where you get your good old rim jobs.
That too. Alright, so I'm surprised there were no side missions
Oh,
anywhere
Jacob wants to talk to
on
you.
this play. They did want to, yeah, I'll talk to one of them.
Cool, you're talking.
I don't want to do too many of the loyalty missions yet, but I
think
can.
my least favorite robot is probably the Terminator.
Ooh.
You know,
He's so
yeah.
annoying.
That or like, granted, I haven't watched RoboCop in a really long time. I just
I've
don't.
never seen RoboCop.
I don't like his
more
design.
He's more of a cyborg.
Yeah, that's true. He is.
Also-
more cyborg.
But like,
Yeah.
I kind of like him because the machine is slowly taking over his mind, and he's trying to fight back with that
Oh.
the programming. So there's that aspect of it. Where
Yeah,
like,
it is pretty
more
cool.
man or more machine. Which I mean, at the time, it's like, hey, that's a pretty clever idea. I've never heard of that. You know,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Well, I got
you know, bless anyone who's gonna try to protect Detroit. Am I right? Okay. Sorry, Detroit.
We talked about this in another episode, but this was Chrono Trigger, so I don't know how many people managed to
I'm 60
spot
episodes.
this one.
I'm 60 to 70 episodes.
Aw, thanks, Dan.
Dan.
I don't know if viewers who are watching this didn't see that episode. Derek and I talked about our favorite robots in just everything in general, and
What was our
both of us kind of concluded that there were. I think your point was that you didn't think that robots were done well in a lot of fiction.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
talking.
I remember this
In
conversation.
a lot of fiction, I thought robots weren't done well, and I think I decided
think you'd be
Robo
more
from
excited that
Chrono
your
Trigger
father
was
might
my
be
favorite.
alive.
Okay, because mine was we both thought Legion from Mass Effect.
Yeah, Legion's really done
Mass
really
Effect,
well.
yeah,
He
Legion
is done.
is really well. And then
Him and Robo were tied.
Aegis is probably my favorite robot in fiction.
Oh, yeah,
Aegis
yeah,
is
yeah.
another good.
It like my top three would be Aegis, Steve, and this K2SO.
I like
honestly.
the robot in. I like the top
Or
three.
Legion as well.
Robot that gives you ammo in Battlefield 2, and the robot that heals you in Battlefront 2, and then
I always call them the
gonk-
crunk droids because they go cronk.
It's actually
I'm just
called
kidding.
it's
But
actually
no,
called
they're
a-
pretty great,
It's
huh?
actually called a gonk droid.
A gonk droid.
It goes gonk.
Yeah. Oh, it goes gonk.
It goes gonk, and
Yeah.
that's why it's called a gonk droid. And then the
Sassy
other one's
Shepherd
just
over
called a
here
medic
listening to
droid.
this conversation, like gonk. Okay.
Gonk.
okay.
Gonk. all
He's like,
right.
oh shit, I get it.
You know, making a top three favorite list of robots.
I like
would
the
be
gonk
very,
droid.
very difficult for me to do.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, like, first of all, like, would I put Goddard on that
Oh,
list? Goddard?
HK-47 from the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic might be on my top 5.
Yeah.
I think he's great because he doesn't have emotions, and he does that thing where he like says what his statement's going to be.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
all of them are pretty much like, why aren't we killing everyone? Because he's an assassin droid.
Oh no. The what was it?
I might put the robot from Ex Machina on that list.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I can
That
let you
is a-
borrow it if you want. It's
Yeah, I
very,
might.
it's one of those movies that you know that there's going to be a twist coming, you know, and you're like, all right, I'm strapped in. I gotta know what's this twist gonna be. Like
Uh-huh.
it has that vibe to it, and you get all the way through it, and you're like, all right, I was actually pretty close, but there was no way I would have guessed that because this. It's not because of the writing. It's not like you couldn't have. It's just that it was just so well done that it was like, oh wow, okay.
Oh, okay.
If it
This
helps,
makes sense.
Oscar Isaac is in that movie.
It got an Oscar
he's
for
cool.
best visual effects of that year.
Yes, it did.
I
I
could
remember
understand
that.
why it would.
Yeah.
Rooney
they did a
Mara,
really good job.
I love her. And someone else was. in it.
She's definitely pretty up there. Ava is the name of the
I
robot.
don't think it was hugely on it.
Let's go take a look. Let's shelve this for now.
Into that film, but I guess it's
a 10-year-old
just-
wreck isn't really an emergency.
I'm really into.
I guess I'm just not really a fan of robots.
having trouble taking
I'm like a really big fan of robots.
It depends.
And AI and programming, so I'm just like, oh,
I'd like to close off.
the
So,
Turing test, you say?
Hey Dan, have you seen the movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp? That's what it is.
I like how you learned that with a trumpet.
Oh my god, I worked during that movie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
As did I. Okay, well.
But I
you
did
would
see
probably.
the ending of Lucy and wanted to shoot my brains out.
Okay.
Hey,
Then you-
that was
you
a
won't-
human not becoming a robot. That
No,
was
You
that
will
was
not
a,
like
that was a human becoming a
Transcendence.
flash drive.
yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Anyways, why I not like you say I wouldn't like Transcendence?
Yeah, it's
I heard it was bad.
it's very like it's anti-technology because it's like really dumb and it thinks it's smart. That's
That's
yeah.
dumb.
Oh, those are the worst kind of
yeah,
films.
when they're trying to shoot a message at you, but the message is like completely wrong, or they just don't have a good argument.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
basically
those are the
what
worst
happens
because then
there.
they just create more problems.
Biotic
You know.
damage. Let's do that, and then I don't have to do those.
Well, the
Okay.
worst is what's worse would be the people who like those films and they
Right,
think it's
no,
a
exactly.
good message, and then they're
Right.
like, "But these," and you're like, "What? That's not even a thing anyone talks about."
There are some robots from anime.
Given how much violence.
That's a tough one. Yeah, because I was trying to think of
Yo!
like movies and stuff.
From Assassination Classroom. What's her name? What's her name?
Oh, Ritsu.
Oh shit! I love her.
Yeah, she's cool.
I love
She's cool.
Ritsu.
She's a little like she's a
weirdly-
bit Mary Sue sometimes, but I accept it because they use her to
Maybe
a very
because
minimal
Koro
degree.
Yes, they
Sensei
do.
is a fucking Gary Stew.
Sure, Gary Stew.
That's the male turn. Instead of Mary
see.
Sue, it's
That's
Gary
funny.
Stew.
I never heard that.
Neither have I. That's really funny.
It's Gary Stew.
Should be Marv.
Jack would like to talk to
Marv.
Is what he is.
Jack would like to. Oh my god, everyone has their loyalty mission right now.
Wow.
I talked to Jacob, and now everyone wants a piece of the cap.
Hey Shepard, I saw you talking to Jacob over there, and it's like, yeah, we were talking about robots. What do you want?
Does Gurren Lagann count? Does
I
the
guess.
machine Gurren Lagann count?
It's a
I
mech.
haven't
Does
seen
though.
it. I
Lagan
can't give
count?
input.
It's a mech. It doesn't have its own. Well, I guess it kind of does, but like kind of doesn't. It's very
Yeah.
reactionary.
That's true.
You know, it's not its own sentience.
He's not a robot.
What?
What are some other ones from anime and stuff? I guess I'll go talk to Jack. Why not?
Sure, I'll fucking pull up the animes. That
I'll talk to Jack, and then we'll probably call this one, and I'll get to some shooting next time, folks. I swear.
Okay,
Maybe I will just do Jacob's loyalty mission. Why? It's an easy
It's
one.
the only one I can think of. It's actually kind of short too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
but-
You
Then
need
again, I was
you
playing
do
on
need
nothing.
someone who's good against robots though. So maybe I'll.
Wait till tally.
Do I have?
You Garrus.
I do have Garrus.
You also have Zaid.
I would love to see a robot in JoJo's.
Oh my god.
I want to see their reaction to that.
Is there a robot? I'm trying to think of. There's no robot in Part 4, but goddamn, there's some weirdos in Part 4.
There's no robots in One Punch Man, right?
Genos is probably the closest.
Oh
thing.
yeah, well yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, I got 5 points.
Psychopaths. No.
Yeah, not really.
Mostly
Cryo.
cybernetic stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit, cryo ammo. I don't know if this stuff is very good because it's only good against people with health, and I'm gonna be dealing with so much other shit.
Are there any robots in One Piece?
No.
No, they're all technically cyborgs.
You're right.
And then there's the mech suit.
Because Frankie.
Yeah.
Then
and
there's
then the
the
mech
Then
suit.
there's the Megazord.
If you were saying cyborgs, Frankie would be top 3 for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
cyborgs.
FLCL, dude.
Oh yeah, Conti.
Conti's awesome.
Conti is top
I like
tier.
Conti.
Yeah, Conti is definitely top tier.
I'm the guy who's like, I kind of thought FLCL is okay. Like, it's not one of my favorites, and so
I did not see it yet.
and so like
Yeah. I'll
Conti
watch
being
it with ya.
awesome to me says a lot.
Laura and I need to watch it with you, I think, because
Oh,
that's her
boy.
favorite as well.
Wow. I'd actually totally watch it again if
yeah.
I was invited.
Oh, sweet. FLCL Party.
It's not one of my favorites, but I would totally.
I watch it like a movie. You just watch all 6 episodes.
Yeah, you have to watch all 6
A woman
episodes.
squatting down in the
They were all
sunbed.
released like months after
She
each other.
touches anything, I'll kill
Of
her.
course they
Oh,
were.
and the only thing she wears from
Oh,
the
yeah.
waist up is tattoos.
Oh,
Oh, no.
maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer. Has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink.
What are they
Hates
bitching
everyone
about this
served.
time?
They're talking about Jack.
Sorry about that.
As I look up
Stop
to the
toying
screen to
with
see
me.
what these two are
Talking
bickering
about
about.
Jack.
She's like, there's someone around there messing up with stuff. Oh, I'm gonna go down there and have a word with her. But she's not wearing any clothes. Ooh, maybe I'll go and put on my charms. She can crush you with her mind. Fuck off.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
basically
the
it.
entire conversation.
Good conversation.
It was a lot more elegant than that. It was
No, it wasn't.
well written
no,
and
that's how
funny.
it went down. That's how I'll always remember.
But I'll
it.
recount that for you, Dan. There we go.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Take your head off. Easy. All right. See you later. Glad I could help.
Is this when
she
she's gonna go
go?
have a fight with Miranda?
No, that's
Fall
after
back
her
into
loyalty
it.
mission.
Okay.
Where'd you
After whose loyalty?
go?
Listen to
After
anything you have to
Jack's.
say, Jack.
Which means I have to
Your
do
pal, the
it close
elusive
to
man?
last.
Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments. Drugged me,
Yeah,
tortured
I
me.
forget
Whatever chance I had
exactly
for
what
normal,
happens in
they
hers, so
stole
we'll
it
get to
by
experience
trying
that all
turn
She's
me
together.
kind of
super
like
biotic.
what all of
The other
Spartans
kids.
are
Every one
in
of
the
them
Halo
hate me.
universe. So what happens is they
Oh,
take-
you're right,
they're-
yeah.
But I really love this, by the way,
Yeah.
too. I think Halo has some pretty clever writing when it wants
There
to,
were other
and this
children
is
in
one
the
of
base.
them. Is that all the
didn't know
Spartans
much
that
about
are in
them.
this
I kept
world are
separate.
taken
They
from their
hated me
family
just
as
like
like
everyone else did.
children,
When I
and then
broke
they're
out,
raised in
I
like
had
this
to fight
boot
through
camp.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're given pretty much their number, and that's
How
their
did you get out
name.
of there?
Oh.
John
Um,
117.
Yeah. And that's what I think that makes it just so much better.
So
And Master, that's what makes you feel for Master Chief. And Master Chief is just a cool guy. He's cool.
I managed to get
He
a
does
shuttle
things.
off the ground.
He shoots some stuff.
You know who else that happened to?
stuff.
You know who else that happened
Quite a
to,
bit
and
of
who
stuff.
else is cool?
Who?
Finn.
That's my uplifting escape.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what they do. Just
Oh yeah, that is. It is
Yeah.
like the Star Wars.
That
thing,
is
too.
actually, I don't
But that's-
recall who did it, but it is a
But
real
aren't
world
they
thing. It's very
clone?
sad.
Something about pain breaking down.
Not
No,
him.
not anymore.
Not him.
Not anymore. They ran
He,
out.
No.
he was taken from his family.
The explanation
Okay.
as to why they stopped doing clones is actually was originally in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and was fucking awesome.
What was that?
It was
Just to
the
see if they could make a strong
Kaminoans started to
That's
make
it.
clones to
Wasn't
fight
in a
against the
position to ask,
stormtroopers,
Shepard.
against the Empire, and Boba Fett and a bunch of stormtroopers came in and destroyed the facilities.
You know they do that in the book too. When Luke goes to the dark side for a little bit,
They never gave me a choice.
he finds the cloning facility and he destroys them because they were making clones of him, I think.
Was running the
And he just
Oh,
destroyed
really?
all.
Well,
No, no,
Palpatine.
They were making clones of Palpatine.
Yeah, he's the guy.
And that's how he was
clones.
staying alive forever
Yeah.
because the dark side of the Force saps life from you, and that from how much he was using, and that's why he looks that way.
Yeah.
That's how they were like, oh yeah, this is how he's staying alive. He's cloning himself, and that's
You're gonna talk
why
to
when
the
he
elusive
dies
man.
in the movie,
You
that's
better
the
have
last.
some
He's
answers.
done. He's dead.
He'll just deny everything.
So they got
That's
rid of
not
the
what
whole
I'm after
cloning thing,
anyway.
basically.
Yeah.
I found the coordinates in your file.
Yeah, the extended universe
So
of
no
Star Wars got
stupid bullshit ex machinas to appear in the future.
It got crazy, and I
People
loved
think
it.
Snoke might be a clone
I
of
wanted to
him.
deploy a big
That got like all
And I
fucked
wanna
up. I wouldn't like
know.
that honestly.
I wouldn't like it
That'd be
either.
dumb.
I'd like the
Well,
mystery
that's like
right now.
Ren's. That's like a Rey's like origin. Like I honestly don't care, but if she's a Kenobi or a Skywalker, or
You know
something,
what's
I'm
a
gonna
cool
be pissed.
theory? You know what's a cool theory?
I think I
this
know the
is,
one
this
you're
is
thinking
kind of
about.
JoJo-esque,
I know.
honestly.
I also think
is
I know.
I actually think of Star Wars kind of in terms of JoJo now because it's like a story of
just
a
as
family throughout like generations
Yeah,
dealing with
yeah.
different shit. And it is just as
Attacking
crazy.
our allies is gonna derail our
But
mission. It's not a
people
smart
theorize that in the
files say it was shut
the
down
sources
after
are
my
kind of
escape.
dumb, but
It's been abandoned for
people
years.
theorize that in
Are you going to
the
care
animated
if
show,
I
The
blow
Clone
up a
Wars,
garbage dump?
Obi-Wan had this kind of like childhood friend relation person that he helps out in a couple episodes and stuff. People think maybe Rey is his daughter or like granddaughter
Yeah, that's
or something.
the theory now. Is granddaughter.
And that and then now a Skywalker is going to be training a Kenobi, whereas the past 2 generations
I would prefer that
it's been
over her
backwards.
being a Skywalker.
I kind of would too. That's kind of
Because
cool.
that's the thing is they're like, why is everyone a Skywalker and a Solo?
I'll set a course for Prague yet.
Yeah, well, it's all about, especially after episode 7, it's about history repeating itself, and
Go to Prague.
the galaxy, the cycle of life so
Wait,
much for the
you
galaxy.
got Paragon talking to Jack
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
said
you're
let's
being a
go
good
do
guy.
it.
because you were being nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have told her to fuck off, but I think
You should
can
get
still do
so
the
many
mission.
Paragon points for being nice to someone that's mean. That's like a valuable thing to do.
Then you only got 4.
Well, she didn't give me a lot of options. I was investigating more so than anything else.
Kevin, at the start of this Let's Play, I'm not going to ask any questions.
And then
Kevin, during the Let's Play, all right,
proceeds to ask every single
Yeah.
question.
I was trying to extend for the conversation's
That's
sake.
fair, that's
Anyway,
fair.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
yeah.
Why did I go up here? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, next time in the arcade.
Doesn't Miranda have to talk to
arcade.
you? Doesn't Morton have to talk to you? Doesn't Grunt have to talk to you?
Not now. I'm busy. I have to.
Shep, Commander, I would really love it if you told me to do that thing again.
Right. Grunt. Hi, it's me, Commander Shepard. I would like you to go into your tube and do the thing. Do the thing all the live long day and night.
He
Where no one can hear you.